Time to talk finance thanks to our partners Forsyth Barr. Deciding where to invest your money can feel like a minefield at times. How do you know if a higher risk growth fund is the right choice for you, for your investments? And how do you know if it's actually paying off? Mark Richardson, investment advisor at Forsyth Barr, is here to talk to us. Good morning, Happy New Year, good to see you.
Yeah, same to you, Happy New Year, even though it's February.
Yeah, I know, I just haven't seen you. So.
I don't know how many months you get. You probably get a couple of months.
I reckon you do.
Yeah. I thought I'd start off the year with a little bit of sort of 101, I guess, and it's probably one of the biggest mistakes that I'm sort of seeing investors make is when do you start judging the success of your portfolio? And you have to judge it against a number of different criteria. The first criteria that we always ask someone when we take them through a profile to work out what's going to be best for them is what is your time frame? And when we talk time frame, it's when do you need access to this money? How long are you going to invest for? Are you saving for something for a short-term goal and you just want to be beating deposit rates? Or is the saving for your retirement, which is 10, 15, 20 years away? Are you going to be withdrawing from this on a regular basis, even though you're in it for long term? That tends to set the playing field, and then other things tend to be referenced against that. And if you are looking for something to grow over the long term, don't judge it in a month, don't judge it in a year, because it's not how equities and share markets and growth portfolios will actually work. They go up and down, they go round and round, but over time they will grow. And it's probably one of the biggest bugbears is, and it's not a bugbear, but I'm not, this is not pointed towards anyone. It's just,
well, I was about to actually put my hand up and say one of the worst offenders for encouraging this type of behaviour and thinking is us in the media. Because we say, oh, look, gold, oh, what's happening with gold? Or we go, oh, look, AI, we do a bunch of stories on AI. And people go, oh, well, I should have ddone that and I should have done this and we should quickly do that.
Look, I'll use an example, looking at a very micro sort of scale, Apple, one of the world's greatest companies. Well, it's had years, it's had months when it's been down 30%. It's had years when it's been down 35%. But if you look at it over 10 years, this company has delivered an annualized return, in the ballpark of sort of 20 to 25%. If you judge it over that time, fantastic investment. Now you've got to look at your portfolio as a whole like that, because it'll go up, it'll go down, but and often when a share will lose value, it'll take time to recover. So you need to have the time horizon to be able to, stomach the time it takes to get back in front and then grow from there. And so if you're, and like the other point I want to make about this is if you need your money in a year, in 2 years' time, and you're in a bit of a growth strategy, which means you have lots of shares, lots of equities making up your portfolio, and it's going gangbusters, and you're going, oh, look at me, I'm fantastic. That still might not be the right strategy for you, because it's made up of a portfolio that the next year could be down 20%. That's how equities tend to work.
I just have to take it out at just the right time. That's as easy as that.
Yeah, well, even the great Warren Buffett's never been able to master that. He openly says this.
So what are the key messages for investors? I mean, people who are, who do have time on their hands, who are planning for the future. It's not just 1, 2 years, it's 10, it's 20, it's decades.
You make sure you're in good quality assets, and that's important. And be prepared to ride the ups and downs, and don't judge it over a month, don't judge it over a year if it is a growth style asset. And one of the reasons I think people they always talk about property. We're property mad in this country because we invest in property how you should invest in the share market. You're sort of forced to hold on for a decent length of time. The average time we hold a house or an investment property in this country is about 7 years, which is a minimum. And the other thing is we're not looking at the value of our property every day because it's not valued every day. And it's a little bit like KiwiSaver as well. People invest in KiwiSaver and forget about it. So then 5 years' time you go, have you seen the value of my KiwiSaver? Well, it's the same.
Gosh.
Yeah. The only problem with
Beryl, I've just woken up and discovered we're rich.
As a wealth management firm, we're our worst enemy because we give people access to their portfolios on our website to have a look at every day. And it is the wrong thing to do. Let us worry about that.
Bad idea. Hey, is there something I should be asking you about cricket?
No, other than are we a good team? And my answer would be yes.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Because we're in the T20 World Cup.
We are.
So
yeah, we're doing well. We've played a couple of teams we should beat. I like the depth in the batting. There is a lot of runs that we should score, and we will need to score. The bowling tends to leak a little bit of runs, but if you score more runs than the opposition, everything's good.
Now I can tell by the tan you've been either jet skiing or surfing. How's that been? How's your summer been? Good.
It's been a fantastic year. Beach summer. I've already booked my my next surfing holiday.
Have you? We're back to Fiji.
Back to Fiji, but not till August.
Oh, right.
Something to look forward
Same
to.
spot. You're going to the same spot. You love it.
Yeah, fantastic.
Oh, good on you. Good on you. All right. Good to see you. Welcome back for another year. Mark Richardson, investment advisor at Forsyth Barr. Thanks to our partners at Forsyth Barr.